This is the Garmin Forerunner 170, Garmin's new running and sports watch positioned above the Forerunner 70 and the direct successor to the Forerunner 165. The regular model costs €300, while the Forerunner 170 Music is priced at $350. I'm using the stone white version. At first glance, it looks very similar to the Forerunner 70, but it offers Garmin Pay, a barometric altimeter, a compass, an open water profile, and more options for cycling. In this video, I will show you what the watch offers, where it improves on the Forerunner 70, and who should consider paying the extra money. The Forerunner 170 is available in one size. It measures 42.6 by 42.6 millimeters, is 11.9 millimeters thick, and weighs 41 grams. With the same dimensions, it is only 1 gram heavier than the Forerunner 70. Now on my 19cm wrist, it looks compact and remains very comfortable during workouts and overnight. The case is made from fiber reinforced polymer. It does not feel as premium as metal, but it keeps the weight low. Garmin raised the watch at 5 ATM, so it is suitable for activities in the water. My model comes in stone white with a 20mm silicone band that can be replaced without tools. Compared with the Forerunner 70, Garmin uses metal hardware on the 170's band instead of plastic. The real difference is fairly small, but it gives the watch a slightly more refined appearance. Now on the front there is a 1.2-inch AMOLED touchscreen with a resolution of 390 by 390 pixel. Display size, resolution, and panel technology are the same as on the Forerunner 70. Colors look vibrant, text appears sharp, and Garmin's updated interface feels modern. An always-on mode is available, although it uses more battery. You can control the watch through a touch input and 5 physical buttons. Touch is convenient in everyday use, while the buttons are often the better option during workouts, in rain, or with sweaty hands. The Forerunner 170 connects to Garmin Connect and works with Android phones and iPhones. It displays notifications, calendar information, and weather data, controls music playing on your phone, and supports more watch faces, apps, and data fields through Connect IQ. Widgets and activity data pages can be adjusted to your own preference. The morning report brings together your overnight data, recovery, the weather, and planned workouts. While the evening report provides an overview of the day, you also get alarms, timer, a stopwatch, and a calculator. Live track, assistance, and incident detection are available as well, but they require a connected phone. One of the main advantages over the Forerunner 70 is Garmin Pay. This allows you to make contactless payments from the watch, provided your bank supports the service. Music support depends on the model. The regular Forerunner 170 can only control playback on your phone. The Forerunner 170 Music can store tracks and playlists directly on the watch and play them through Bluetooth headphones. The Music model also includes Wi-Fi for downloads and synchronization. Neither model has a speaker, microphone, or cellular connection. So the Forerunner 170 is mainly aimed at runners, but it offers more than 80 different activity profiles. These cover outdoor running, treadmill running, trail running, you got ultra running, strength training, cardio, open water, team sports, racket sports, and several outdoor activities. Most of these profiles are also available on the Forerunner 70. The 170 mainly adds open water swimming and functions that make use of its barometric altimeter. For outdoor workouts, the watch has built-in GPS and does not need a phone to record your route. You can use a GPS-only mode or an all-system satellite mode. However, there's no dual frequency or multi-band positioning. The GPS hardware is therefore not better than on the Forerunner 70, and both watches delivered similar routes under the same conditions. Tracking normally works well in open areas, while tall buildings, narrow streets, and dense woodland have a strong effect on the recorded line. A clear hardware advantage of the Forerunner 170 is the barometric altimeter. It can record elevation changes during activity and count floors climbed. The Forerunner 70 does not have the sensor. The 170 also includes a magnetic compass. For navigation, you can create or import courses in the Garmin Connect and transfer them to the watch. During an activity, you follow a line and receive notifications for upcoming turns. You do not get a full offline map, street names, or detailed colored mapping. Pace Pro can help you distribute your effort across courses or target time. The Forerunner 170 offers a very complete set of running metrics. Along with distance, pace, heart rate, and heart rate zones, it provides risk-based running power and running dynamics. After enough workouts, Garmin can estimate VO2 max, recovery time, and predicted race times for 5 kilometers, 10, a half marathon, and a marathon. Training status evaluates how your recent workload is affecting your fitness. Acute load shows you how much training stress you have accumulated, while load focus separates your training into different intensity categories. Training readiness combines overnight recovery, HRV, recovery time, and current load to estimate how prepared you are for another demanding session. Garmin Coach provides adaptive plans and daily suggested workouts, recommend sessions based on your recent performance and recovery data. The central running and recovery features are very similar to the Forerunner 70. The higher price therefore does not give you a fundamentally better running analysis, but there's a real advantage when it comes to external equipment. Along with its chest strap, running foot pods, temperature sensors, cycling speed and cadence sensors, and Garmin Varia devices, the Forerunner 170 supports cycling power meters and compatible smart trainers. This makes it more useful for people who also follow structured cycling workouts. The Forerunner 70 can connect to basic cycling sensors, but it cannot use power data from power meters or smart trainers. The Forerunner 170 uses Garmin's 4th generation Elevate optical heart rate sensor. It is the same sensor generation used by the Forerunner 70. The 170 therefore does not provide a newer optical sensor or automatically better heart rate accuracy simply because it costs more. ECG and skin temperature measurements are not available. The watch records heart rate throughout the day and during workout, as well as resting heart rate. It also tracks stress, respiration, HRV status, and body battery. Now, the body battery combines activity, stress, rest, and recovery data to estimate your available energy throughout the day. Pulse ox can be measured manually, during sleep, or throughout the entire day. All-day SpO2 tracking uses more battery, of course. Sleep tracking records duration, sleep stages, and awake periods, calculate a sleep score, and use a sleep coach to estimate how much sleep you may need. Naps can also be detected and included in your recovery data. The health and recovery features are therefore almost identically on the Forerunner 170 and Forerunner 70. The main difference in this area is that the 170 can count floors climbed through its barometric altimeter. Now, Garmin rates the Forerunner 170 for up to 10 days in smartwatch mode and up to 4 days with the always-on display enabled. During outdoor tracking, it can reach up to 20 hours in GPS-only mode and up to 14 hours in all systems mode. The music model will last less when GPS and offline music playback are used at the same time. In a direct comparison, the Forerunner 170 has the advantage. Garmin rates it up to 13 days in smartwatch mode, 5 days with the always-on display, 23 hours in the GPS-only mode, and 16 hours using all satellite systems. Paying more for the Forerunner 170 therefore does not give you longer battery life. Real-world endurance will depend heavily on display brightness, always-on mode, all-day SpO2 tracking, notifications, and the number of GPS workouts. The Garmin Forerunner 170 is a light and highly capable running watch with a sharp AMOLED display, 5 physical buttons, and a strong collection of training metrics. It offers nearly everything most runners need for workouts, recovery, and general health tracking, while remaining comfortable because of its low weight. Compared with the Forerunner 70, it is not better in every area. Display, case size, heart rate sensor, GPS technology, and the most important running metrics are almost identical. The real advantage of the 170 are Garmin Pay, the barometric altimeter, the compass, open water swimming, and support for cycling power meters and smart trainers. The music model also adds offline music and Wi-Fi. The Forerunner 70 costs €50 less and offers better battery life. If you mainly run and do not need payments, elevation data, or advanced cycling support, the 70 provides the better value. If you want contactless payments, more useful elevation tracking, open water recording, or power data for cycling, the Forerunner 170 is the more complete package. Let me know in the comments which model you would choose and whether the extra cost of the Forerunner 170 is worth it for you.